Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Raphael. I'm here to talk about science. The first things which we're supposed to talk on in science is that to discuss the collection of question number 1, which states that the hard outer covering of the teeth is known as this. In the choices we have enamel, we have blood vessels, we have dentine, we have pulp cavity, and also we have canine. But before you go direct to the question, to answer the question, we're supposed to understand the concept of the question. The concept of the question just stated from the digestion. In order to answer this question, you're supposed to understand about the digestion. So, what is digestion? We say that digestion is a process of breaking down the food into form that can be absorbed and used in the body. That is digestion. But there are two types of digestion. We have the mechanical digestion and also we have chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is a type of digestion involving the breaking down of food by using teeth. That is all about the mechanical digestion. But when we talk about these ones, the breaking down of food by using teeth, it means we just talk about the digestion in the mouth. But vertebrate animal have two groups of teeth, that we have homodont teeth and the heterodont teeth. When we talk about homodont teeth are animal have teeth of the same size and the shape. Animal of the teeth of the same size and the shape. An example of this animal which have the teeth of the same size and shape, we have fish, we have reptile, we have amphibia, and also we have birds. This animal have the teeth of the same size and the shape. Another, we have heterodont teeth. Heterodont teeth are animal have the teeth of different size and shape. And a good example of heterodont teeth is mammals. The human being have the total number of 32 teeth, which are classified into 4 types. The first one we have incisor, canine, premolars, and the molars. These are the types of teeth which are found in the mouth of the human being. The function of these classes of teeth which are found in the mouth. We'll start with the incisor. Incisor it is used for biting and the cutting. It is used for biting and the cutting. Another we have canine. The function of canine used for tearing. Another we have premolars. The function of premolars used for gliding. Another we have molars, and the function of molars is used for gliding and the clashing. Used for gliding and the clashing. But in order to get the total number of the teeth of the human teeth, we have the dental formula. Here in dental formula, we have I. This I standing for incisor. We have C. This C standing for canine. We have P. This P standing for premolars, and we have M. This M standing for molars. We have 2, 1, 2, 3. Then downward, this one for the upper jaw, and downward for the lower jaw, we have 2, 1, 2, 3. But we multiply by 2. The teeth of the upper jaw and the teeth of the lower jaw. Why we multiply in 2? These teeth are just found in both sides of the mouth. There's the left side of the mouth and the right side of the mouth. That's why we multiply by 2 in order to get the correct number of teeth of the human being. When we multiply by 2, the teeth of incisor of the upper jaw will get 4 teeth for the upper jaw of incisor. And also, when you multiply by 2, the teeth of the incisor for the lower jaw will get 4 teeth for the 4 teeth of incisor of the lower jaw. But when you multiply it by 2, the teeth of canine, we will get 2 teeth of the upper jaw for the teeth of the canine, and also when you multiply by 2, we will get 2 teeth of the canine for the lower jaw. When you multiply by 2, the teeth of premolars, we will get 4 teeth for premolars for the upper jaw, and also when you multiply by 2, the teeth of premolars for the lower jaw, will get 4 teeth, as well as when you multiply by 2, the teeth of molars for the upper jaw. For the upper jaw, we will get 6 teeth of molars, and also when you multiply by 2, 3, we will get 6 teeth of molars for the lower jaw. So let us find the total of these teeth in the mouth. When we take the 4 teeth of incisor plus for the upper jaw plus 4 teeth of incisor for the lower jaw, we get the total number of incisor, which is 80 teeth. When we take 2 teeth of canine for the upper jaw plus 2 teeth of canine for the lower jaw, we get the total number of 4 teeth for canine of canine. When take 4 teeth of premolars plus for the upper jaw plus 4 teeth of premolars for the lower jaw, we get 8 teeth of what? Of premolars. As well as when take 6 teeth of molars for the upper jaw plus 6 teeth of molars for the lower jaw, will get 12 teeth. But when we want to get the total, so we're supposed to take the teeth of incisor, which is 8 teeth, plus the teeth of canine, which is 4 teeth, plus the teeth of premolars, which is 8 teeth, and plus the teeth of molars, which is 12 teeth. So when we take 8 teeth of incisor plus 4 teeth of canine plus 8 teeth of premolars plus 12 teeth of molars, will get the total number of 32 teeth. These are teeth which are found in the human being for the adult one. Let us continue to see the structure of the tooth. The structure of the tooth. This one just shown the inner structure of the tooth. We have enamel, we have dentine, we have pulp cavity, we have gum, we have cement, we have blood vessels, and the nerves. So let us see the enamel. The enamel is the hard outer part of the teeth. It is composed of calcium and the phosphorus. But in addition, these enamel are made up with the non-living zinc or non-living cell. The function of this enamel, is to protect the inner part of the tooth. That are the functioning of the enamel. Another part, we have the dentine. Dentine are made up with living cell. The functioning of the dentine is to provide support to the enamel. Another part, we have the pulp cavity. The pulp cavity, it is contain the sensitive cell, and the function of this one is to detect the pain and the temperature. That are the function of the pulp cavity, is to detect the pain and the temperature. Another part, we have the blood vessels. The function of blood vessels is used to supply oxygen and the nutrient to the tooth. As well as the last part, we have the nerves. The function of the nerve is to transport implant to the tooth and from the tooth. That are the functioning of the inner part of the tooth. So according to explanation of this, the part of digestion system in the mechanical digestion, that are the breaking down the food by using teeth, we get the answer of this question. The question says that the hard outer covering of the teeth, it is known as the dash. So we see that the function of the enamel, that the enamel, it is the hard outer part of the teeth, and it is protecting the inner part of the teeth So the correct answer in this question is supposed to be enamel, because this enamel, it is the hard outer part of the teeth, and this one just covering the inner part of the teeth, and this one just the function of this one is to protect the inner part of the teeth. And also we already seen the function of blood vessels, which is to supply oxygen and nutrient to the teeth. We see the function of dentin is to support the enamel. We see the function of pulpy cavity. It is contains the sensitive cells, which is used to detect the pain and temperature. And also, when talk about the canine, these are classified in the 4 types of teeth which are found in the human being. And this one, the function of the canine, it is using for tearing food. So we'll continue with the remaining part, which is known as the mechanical digestion. That is called today. Thank you.